Every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
Welcome back, everybody, I should say, to Big State Sports coverage of this North 1 Group 3 semifinal game between the number 1 seed Pascack Valley Panthers and the number 4 seed Montville Mustangs. I'm Ryan Sudol here at Pascack Valley High School in the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. Since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett PC has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, their experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, they've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. And now we will take a pause here for our national anthem. Fantastic rendition of our national anthem by the Pascack Valley Marching Band. Getting ready for the coin toss here at midfield upcoming. Pascack Valley 8-1 on the year, led by head coach Len Cusimano, 9th year at the helm, 44-41 record. He started his coaching career in 2004 at Pascack Hills as a linebacker and special teams coach. He was named an assistant at Pascack Valley in 2008 under head coach Craig Nielsen, and he was named head coach in 2016 after Nielsen stepped down. He's an alum of Pascack Valley, 1999, and played at Syracuse, class of 2004, where he was teammates with David Tyree and Dwight Freeney. And on the other side, Rick DeBonta leads Montville in his 9th year as well, 52-37 record. Played safety for Pompton Lakes, and as we mentioned earlier, William Patterson, class of 1995, helped William Patterson to their first and only NCAA tournament win back in 1993, which was also the Pioneers' last winning season. And he became a head assistant coach at Montville in 1999 under head coach Jerry Gallagher, who was also his college head coach, and became head coach in 2016, replacing Don Morganroth. And when he's not coaching football, he's coaching boys lacrosse in the spring. Captains at midfield for the coin toss here. And Montville won the toss and will defer to the second half. So it will be Pascack Valley getting the ball first to start off this North 1 Group 3 semifinal matchup live on Big State Sports. And right now it's a nice 61 degrees with clear skies. And our game time temperature is brought to you by ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all of your comfort needs. Winner of this game moves to next week's North 1 Group 3 sectional final. They will play the winner of number 3 Pascack Valley and number 7 Riverdale. Riverdale, of course, upsetting number 2 Mendham last week in a thriller. Had a privilege to call that game over at Mendham. In overtime, Riverdale electing to go for 2 instead of going for the tie and taking the win, the upset win on the road. Pascack Valley pumping themselves up in their huddle before we get started here. Doing the kickoff duties for Montville will be Dominic Grunke, sophomore. He kicks and punts. And back deep to receive here for Pascack Valley, Kevin Regula, along with Ashton Kaczynski. And here we go. Should be a great matchup here on Big State Sports. We thank you all for joining us here on this beautiful Friday night. Drum roll being administered by the marching band on this side of the field. And we are off and running in this sectional semifinal matchup, and the opening kickoff is going to go out of bounds, so that's going to bring this thing out to the 35-yard line to start the game off. Mentioned earlier that Dominic Grunke does the kicking and punting. He also does splits punting duties along with Mike Vito, who is also the second leading rusher for the Montville Mustangs. But right now on the field is Adam Shaw, 1,000 passing yards on the year, 11 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions thrown, 9 yards per rush when he decides to tuck it and run. He wants to go to the NFL. There's no doubt about it. He doesn't know what he's going to do if he doesn't make the NFL. It's in his blood. His father, Scott, was an offensive guard for the Bengals for a short stint and also played at Michigan State. And here he is lining up in the gun with 2 wide receivers to his right. Regula in the backfield. And Regula, it's going to be an RPO here, and he finds his man. That is Kaczynski on the near side, and it's enough for a first down on the first play. RPO, a huge, huge part of their game, so you'll see that a lot tonight, folks, and it works to a T on that opening play. And it is a gain of 12 on the play. It was spotted at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. First down and 10 upcoming. Great way to start this game here. 2 wide receivers again. It's Kaczynski in the slot, along with along with Michael Frunzaglia. My apologies. And there's Regula lowering the shoulder there on Anthony Feaster and getting about halfway to the sticks over midfield. And it's going to be a 6-yard gain on the play. Brings up second down and 4 at the Montville 47-yard line. The center, Vinny Simone, comes up to the ball. Same formation as before here. Play action. Shaw decides to tuck it and run. And he's going to get, he got nailed right as he crossed the first down line. So it will be a first down. No penalty flag comes in. See that again here. That was Mike Vespi in there on the stop. Mike Vespi, the third leading tackler on the team. He's got 78 tackles and leads the team in interceptions along with Anthony Feaster. He's got 4 of them. First down and 10. Regula on the draw. Well covered there by the Montville defense. On the stop there was Ryan Conlon. Pushes him back a few yards, but with forward progress, we'll see where they will spot this thing. They're going to say he lost 1 yard on the play. So second down and 11 from the 42 coming up. Pascack Valley, 33 points a game this year, 12 allowed per game this year, with 199 rushing yards a game, 7 yards per rush on average. 3 wide receivers in the game now, first time we've seen this formation. As it's a design quarterback run here for Adam Shaw. Tried to cut it upfield and do a little stiff arm, but he was tracked down there by two Montville defenders. That was Carmelo Amoya and R.J. Fardo. And he got a couple yards on the play. It'll bring it to 3rd and 9.5 from the 41. So after giving up the opening kickoff, which was an illegal kick, out of bounds, brought it out to the 35-yard line and a first down on the first play. Montville defense doing pretty well here, forcing a 3rd and long on the edge of their territory. Trips at the top of the screen, and on an island at the bottom is Ashton Kaczynski. Shaw looking his way, and he finds Kaczynski, and that will be enough for a first down, pushed out of bounds there by Anthony Feaster. And actually, no, they are going to say that he was short of the first down by a yard. Make that 2 yards. Looked from our vantage point that it was enough, but the officials say no, and they're kind of in no man's land now, so they will be keeping the offense out on the field. So nice job by Feaster to track Kaczynski down on the edge and force the 4th down. Fourth down and 2. Man in motion there is Mike Kolaikovo as they give it to Kevin Regula, and it looks like he did get the first down. We'll see what the call is from the officials. Montville saying no, of course Pascack saying yes, and they will move the chains. It'll be first down at the 30-yard line. Kevin Regula, 5 100-yard-plus games on the year, 14 rushing touchdowns, leads the team in both of those metrics along with rushing yards, and he has scored 3 touchdowns in every game he has scored a touchdown in, except for 1 this year. So something to keep an eye out for as Regula remains in the backfield as Shaw goes into the shotgun. Shaw takes it himself off the play action and cannot weave his way through the Montville line. A few bodies coming in to converge on him. Gain of maybe a yard or 2 on the play brings up 2nd down and long. Adam Shaw lives and breathes the game of football, according to head coach Len Cusimano, and ever since he was moved to quarterback at the start of his freshman year, he has been incredibly dedicated to his craft, including having an off-season camp with Matt Sims, Phil Sims' son, of course, Don Bosco legend, also played at the University of Tennessee prior to that freshman year to improve his skills. And he's going to try to show him off here on 2nd down. Oh, he finds his man. That's going to be Michael Fronsaglia, and they're going to say he caught it for a first down near the 15-yard line. Great toe tap and catch. Let's see that thing again. Off play action again. Shaw unloads, and he just got the foot down. He caught the ball at the same exact time. He got that left foot in bounds. 1 foot is all you need, and it's first down and 10 from looks to be about the 18-yard line here. 3 wideouts in the game here. At the top, it's Fronsaglia and Mark Delacqua, and at the bottom, it's Kaczynski. Play action, Shaw over the middle. He's got his man, and it's a touchdown. Colin McMurrow, the tight end, has a touchdown, and that is his first receiving touchdown of the year, and the first one on the night for Pascack Valley. 6-0 Panthers. Quick RPO, quick shot over the middle, and a quick touchdown, and a reserved celebration for McMorrow as he gets on the board for the first time in his career. So congratulations on his first career touchdown, and it comes in the postseason. PAT attempt here from Evan Starr is up and through. He's 39 for 42 on PATs on the year now, as it is 7-0 Pascack Valley with 8:04 remaining here in the first quarter of action. After being brought to a 3rd down and 10 from about the 40-yard line of Montville, they went for it on 4th down and 2, got that, and it just took just a couple plays to get into the end zone and get on the board. A 3-minute, 56-second drive to start out the game, ending with that 18-yard touchdown reception by Colin McMorrow. And now kicking off will be Starr for Pascack Valley. Also plays tennis. One of the rare football tennis combinations we've seen this year throughout our coverage of high school sports in New Jersey, as this is a booming kick, and it's going to go out the back of the end zone. A complete differentiation from the opening kick that Montville had, which went out of bounds. This one also goes out of bounds, but in the correct way, the way you want it to go out of bounds. As Montville's going to start this drive at their 20-yard line, led onto the field by quarterback Michael Chulo. 61 completion percentage with 1,115 yards on the year, 8 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions. As we have a stoppage, as the ball from the kickoff is still sitting in the end zone. So the equipment manager coming out there and taking care of that. We love our equipment managers out there. Always helping out when they're needed the most. So Chulo's out there, and last year's matchup against Pascack Valley, he went 9 for 15 for 177 passing yards, a passing touchdown, 2 interceptions thrown, 36 rushing yards. And he can run, but he's been banged up lately. We'll see if they use him in that regard during this game here tonight. And it will be a run on the first play, but it is to Mike Vito, the starting running back. He gained about 5 there, fell forward and lunged for an extra yard or 2. Brings up 2nd down and 5. No huddle offense for this multiple pro spread. 4 wideouts in the game for Chulo and company. Out of the gun, Chulo gives it to Vito again, trying to cut his way through the line. He gets stood up right near the first down marker. In there first was Dante Riccardi. We'll see if it'll be a first down, and it will be a first down. First down at the 30-yard line here. 31-yard line. Keeping on moving. No wasted motion for this Montville offense. It's setting up plays. Waiting for a signal from the sideline here from Coach Rick DeBonta and company. And the play clock likely winding down here. They need to get this play off here. And they finally do with seconds to spare, and it's an RPO set up to Vito, but lighting him up, it's Ashton Kaczynski. A huge loss on the play. Let's see that thing again. Took all the time in the world to set that play up, but Ashton Kaczynski was just waiting for his opportunity to strike, and he does so there. That is a huge loss there, a loss of 6. And we are halfway through the first quarter, coming up on halfway through the first quarter here. 2nd down and 16 coming up for Montville from their own 25-yard line. That is Kaczynski's 2nd tackle for loss on the year. And one of the bigger ones he's had, regardless of whether it was after a gain or for a loss period this year. Trips at the top of the screen for Chulo. Anthony Feaster on an island at the bottom of the screen. Chulo flushed out of the pocket, tried to stiff arm his way out of the sack, but could not. Colin McMorrow, who scored the touchdown earlier, and Dante Riccardi converging on him. And it'll be 3rd down and 16 after no gain on that play. So that's the caveat. They did not lose any yards on the sack. But still, they're set up with 3rd down and 16. After 2 first downs and 3 plays to start the drive off. They split the wideouts, 2 to each side. In the slot at the bottom of the screen, that's Brett Kunkel, 2nd leading receiver on the team. He's a sophomore. Chulo, deep drop. He's got Feaster, and oh man, speaking of feasting, Ashton Kaczynski is having his way on this drive. Another big hit brings up 4th down and long. Let's see that one more time on the instant replay, courtesy of our producer, Craig. Just stalking, just like he did on that first hit as soon as the ball touched Feaster's hands. Kaczynski there to light him up, as Mike Vito is going to get out there for this punt, with Kevin Regula lining up at his own 45, getting ready to receive this one if he has a chance. It's a rugby-type punt, and nice little roll that's going to go out of bounds at about the 37-yard line of Pascack Valley. Those types of drives, especially with ones that end like that, with big defensive play after big defensive play, can light up an offense, and we'll see if it happens here as they will try to make it a 2-possession game on this drive after the 18-yard Colin McMorrow receiving touchdown on their first. That was Adam Shaw's 12th passing touchdown of the year, as he is back out there. As we mentioned earlier, his father, Scott, was an offensive guard for Michigan State along with the Bengals for a season, and he says if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be as good as I was because I see the game much differently than I used to see it as a little kid because of my dad. He'll point out things that the casual observer just won't see. Of course, we played the game, so it certainly does help, as this is Kevin Regula lowering the shoulder on Anthony Feaster, getting more than halfway to the sticks. Looked like he was dead to rights, but instead turns it into a positive gain, a very positive gain at that. It will be 2nd down and 3 from the 45. And make that 2nd down and 4. They move the chains back 1 yard to the 44. Quick first quarter as we come up on 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter, with Pascack Valley leading Montville 7-0 in this sectional semifinal. Quick RPO over the head of his receiver. It was intended for Colin McMorrow and almost on the play intercepted by Ryan Conlon. Another RPO almost went right, but that one going almost very, very wrong. And that's almost the same exact play that resulted in the touchdown earlier. But too much zip on that ball thrown by Adam Shaw, and that brings up 3rd down and 4. Three wideouts in the game. Kaczynski on an island at the top of the screen. It's Mark Delacquia at the bottom, along with Michael Franzaglia, as the throw to Delacquia is caught, but a flag is down. And it's illegal touching. So they're gonna say that he went out of bounds and came back in, so it's illegal touching. And they're going to decline the penalty, as it would have resulted in a 4th down anyhow.
Montville has elected to decline the penalty, and it'll be 4th down for the Panthers.
So it'll be 4th down from the same spot as he went out at, which was actually the original line of scrimmage. And coming out to punt this one away is Justin Kaplan. Picked up football last year after playing soccer in the fall for a few years. He is a senior, ending his career as a football player, as he kicks this one very, very well. And what a bounce it takes. It almost took a Montville bounce there, but changes direction as it hit the ground. It goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And so a good defensive stand there by Montville. As they try to even the score on this drive after stalling out on their first. 3:03 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Michael Chulo starts with 4 wideouts on 1st down and 10. Ball spotted at the 22. Montville has been taking a lot of time to set up their plays before taking the snap, almost resulting in a delay of game on their previous drive. Chulo, design run, up the middle. Found a nice hole and got about 5 or so yards on the play there. And it'll actually be a 7-yard gain on that play, so it brings up second down and 3, but we have a player down for Pascack Valley, and while we get that sorted out, we are going to take a short break. We'll be right back here on Big State Sports.
Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizarella.
Welcome back to the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth here at Pascack Valley High School. Nick Lamparilla was the Panther injured on that play. He ran off the field on his own power. And after the run by Michael Chulo for Montville, it's second down and 3. They marked it at the 29-yard line of the Mustangs, trying to get over midfield after not doing so on their first drive. 2 huge defensive plays by Ashton Kaczynski spelled the end for that one. And he is defending Anthony Feaster at the bottom of your screen, who's the wideout nearest to the sideline. Chulo, RPO over the middle, and on a slant, the pass is caught. Brett Kunkel, the sophomore with great hands, has a first down at the 39. Showed off great speed there with the route running as well, and he actually left lacrosse. He was a lacrosse player being coached by Rick DeBonta up until last year, when he actually went to track, and according to DeBonta, and you probably, if you ask him, he'll probably say the same thing. Ask Brett, he'll tell you that it helped him with his speed, and it certainly showed it there. As coming up on 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Montville with a first down and 10 at their own 39 after the catch by Kunkel. Trips at the top of the screen. Chulo, the draw to Mike Vito. And Vito gets stood up there by Dante Riccardi, who's having a heck of a game so far. Leading tackler on the team coming into this game and certainly playing like it. A minimal gain on the play. It'll be a second down and 9 at the 40. Under a minute now to go here in the first quarter of play. Winner of this game faces the winner of the other semifinal between 3-seeded Passaic Valley and number 7 seed Riverdale. We actually are also carrying that game here on Big State Sports, along with a few other games in playoff competition tonight. As on second down and long, under pressure here is Chulo, and it was batted at the line, as that brings up third down and long. Let's see exactly who batted that ball down. If we could get the replay. Are we able to get the replay? Okay. Well, it was batted at the line by, might have been number 50, Shane Burke, the defensive tackle. Either way, third down and 9 at the 40. 3 wide receivers at the top, with the wide out one-on-one with Kaczynski is Mike Kaliakovo. Movement on the line there by Colin McMorrow. No flag comes in as they get the snap off under pressure here, and the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. That's Marley Smith on the recovery. And the Panthers set up greatly as the turnover. And in on there on the sack was Colin Kraus. That's his 3rd sack of the year. Marley Smith, the recovery. And there was a holding penalty on Montville. They choose to decline it, of course. And that'll bring up first down and 10 at the Pascack, I'm sorry, at the Montville 34. And that got this crowd pumped up more than they've been this game so far. And they'll get even louder if they can make this a 2-score game. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Adam Shaw back out there for the 3rd time tonight. Man in motion there. And that ball was intended for Kevin Regula, but it was too low for him to grab. The man in motion there was Mark Delaquila, and it will be 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
It'll be 2nd down for the Panthers.
Clock stops at 25 seconds to go here. And it's going to be play action, and Shaw taking off. Tried to push Anthony Feaster away, but there we got enough on him to trip him up. And again, it's going to result in the last play of the first quarter, and coming out of the break, it will be 3rd down and 7 from the 30-yard line of Montville. Pascack Valley with a 7-0 lead over Montville, with 1 quarter gone by here in this North 1 Group 3 semifinal game live on Big State Sports. I'm Ryan Sudol. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm in the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. We thank Mandelbaum Barrett for sponsoring tonight's game, along with ICS, Pascack Flag Football, Lustberg Law Offices, Wegmans, Kreko's Cafe, and the Montville Football Booster Club. We'd also like to thank Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000, backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Check our link below for more detail. So we flip the field. Pascack Valley set up at near the Montville 35-yard line after a sack by Colin Krause resulted in a fumble recovery by Marley Smith. And they'll come out 3rd down and 7 from the 30. They did go for it on 4th down earlier when they made it a 4th down and 2 off of a 3rd down, so we'll see what they do if they don't quite reach the sticks here. Shaw in the shotgun. It's going to be Regula up the middle, and immediately he's met. And that is 57 for Montville. Sean Elsmore with a tackle for loss leads the team in that metric. That was his 21st of the year, and that brings up 4th down and 8. Doesn't look like much movement on the sideline, so they will be going for this thing. 4th down and 8 in what is kind of no man's land. It would be a 48-yard attempt for kicker Evan Starr, but his longest on the year made is 30, so going with the safe option here. Split the wideouts to each side, 2 at a time. Shaw looking to throw, finds Regula in the flat on a screen, and Regula got a great block and a 1st down at the 21-yard line. And what a block on the near side of the field by Michael Franzaglia. Let's see this thing again.
He will get a 1st down before he's tackled on the play by Mike.
Got some nice blocks there, and boom, you just saw it right there. And Michael Franzaglia with the block there that led to Kevin Regula getting the 1st down on 4th down and 8, and they'll spot the ball at the 22-yard line. Play action, Shaw taking off. Shaw with a stiff arm. And it takes 2 Mustangs to drag him down to the ground on the sideline. Anthony Feaster was in there on the stop. Brings up 2nd down and short from about the 14.
Second and short for Pascack Valley.
Adam Shaw is such an incredible, powerful runner. Showing exactly why right there. And in case he's not enough of an athlete, he placed in the triple jump statewide, 11th place in Group 3. Second down and 2 for Shaw and company. Regula taking it. And he's brought down on the play by Mike Vito, but he has a first down. It's a goal-to-go situation from inside the 5 coming up for the Panthers. And they will place the ball at the 5 here. First goal-to-go situation so far in the game for Pascack Valley. 1 for 1 in red zone opportunities. The first one, of course, resulting in the touchdown grab by Colin McMorrow to get them on the board. Trying to improve that score right here. First and goal from the 5. Shaw hands it off to Regula, who came across on a sweep and gets pushed out of bounds by Vito after a gain of maybe 2 on the play.
Second and goal for Pascack Valley.
And they'll spot this thing at the 4, so they're going to say he got 1 yard. He went out of bounds, so clock stops at 9:42 left to go in the half. Shaw takes it himself, up the middle. Trying to get the push from the scrum. Did he get in? No, he did not. Just short of the end zone.
On the carry. Charges up the middle, but it's stopped just shy of the goal line.
So it's 3rd and a foot from the end zone. And if we've learned anything about quarterbacks that can run and having a goal line situation, I think I know what's coming here. And Shaw lining up under center. And no, they're not going to sneak it. They're going to hand it off to Regula, who, oh, did he get in? And they're going to say he did not. Oh, wow, what a stand by the Montville defense. Let's see that again. I believe that was R.J. Fardo in there on the stop for Montville, so they elect not to go for the QB sneak. And instead, oh, it looked like he did get into the end zone there from our vantage point, and they say he was short. But the referee's call is the referee's call, and it's going to be 4th down and a foot from the end zone here. Same formation as before. They hand it off to Regula again. This time he gets in for the touchdown. Regula's 15th rushing touchdown of the year makes it 13-0 Pascack Valley with 8:09 to go in the half. So with a quarterback that can run 2 straight plays from inside the 1, they give it to Regula both times. Looked like he got in the first time. Referee said no for sure on the second attempt. And now Evan Starr out to attempt the PAT, trying to make it 2 of 2 on the night and 40 of 43 on the year. And the kick is up, and it is good. Just inside the right upright. It is 14-0 Pascack Valley with 8:09 to go in the half. So they get the points off of the turnover. Quarterback sack by Colin Kraus on Michael Chulo results in the fumble recovery by Marley Smith, ultimately leading to the touchdown run, though almost a walk-in touchdown there for Kevin Regula. And it is 14-0 Panthers. Student section here making a lot of noise so far. They have a great tradition here at Pascack Valley. They actually kind of converge. There's a gazebo on the hill. Can't really see it because it's dark, but on the other side of the field there's a gazebo. They all gather up there before the game, and then they walk down the hill and to the stands together right before the game starts. Pretty cool little thing. I think Mendham does a similar thing as well. And Evan Starr getting ready to kick this one off from the 40. And once again, are they gonna let this one bounce? No, they have to pick it up. It wasn't gonna go in the end zone. Anthony Feaster had to pick it up, and he's making pretty good do out of it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line. So it all comes out in the wash. Gets more yards than they would have gotten had they let that one go through the end zone, had it gone into the end zone. And you can't be so sure, so they made sure to get their hands on that, as Feaster did, and nice little gain. He can bring it on all three sides of the ball, as we've seen many times this year. Of course, as a wide receiver, he is leading the team in receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, rushing yards, and rushing touchdowns. They haven't been using him in the rushing game a lot lately as a means to let him catch his breath. He hasn't run the ball in 3 weeks. But that all could change in the postseason when coaches like to kind of go into their hats and pull out a rabbit or two, as it's 8:03 left to go here in the half. First play, Mike Vito on a draw. Shuffles his way for a gain that gets him nearly halfway to the sticks, and he's going to contend with the official that he was not down. As a little extracurricular after the play. No flag thrown there. It's going to be a 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5 at the 31. Montville's out there with 4 wideouts, 2 split to each side. At the bottom, you got Brent Kunkel and Anthony Feaster. Feaster defended by Kaczynski. That's the top matchup tonight, as Chulo tried to get free, but stalked from behind and tackled after a minimal gain on the play by Jason Fouché. Got maybe 2 yards on the play, as there is I believe I see a penalty marker down on the far side of the field. I see something yellow, but I don't think that's a penalty flag. So we continue on with 3rd down and 4. 4 wideouts in the game again. They move Feaster to the top of the screen now, the very top, right near the far sideline. And they're going to run it to Vito on 3rd down and manageable. And again, a run is swallowed up by the defensive front of Pascack Valley. That brings up 4th down, and here comes the punt unit for Montville. Save 1 or 2 plays. The Pascack Valley defense has been doing tremendously against this rushing attack for Montville. And on the field to attempt this punt will be, after getting hit and tackled on that last play, is Mike Vito. Regula lining up at his own 35. It's a high punt, and it will be fair caught. Oh, almost muffed there. Brought it in, though. At the 27, that's where Pascack Valley will set up shop, trying to go 3 for 4 on touchdown drives so far in this game. Pascack Valley, this is the first time they've been number 1 in a section since 2014, when they won their last sectional title. They've won 3 in their program's history. 1 in 1990 and 2 back-to-back in 2013 and 2014. Their last appearance in a sectional final was in 2019, the only one of head coach Len Cusimano's head coaching career. They lost 28-23 on the road against Ramapo. 8 sectional final appearances in all, trying to make it 9 if they can win tonight. Trips at the top of the screen, and that's all they have out there in terms of wideouts on 1st down and 10. Regula on the give, runs into a scrum. Gain of maybe a couple there. Coming up on 5:15 to go in the opening half of play. Ryan Sudol here on Big State Sports. We thank you all for joining us here tonight for this North 1 Group 3 semifinal matchup. And we thank ICS, Mandelbaum Barrett, Open Road Mazda of Morristown, Pascack Flag Football, Lustberg Law Services, LLC, Wegmans, Crecco's Cafe, and Montville Football Booster Club for helping us bring you this game here tonight. And if you want to book your game with us and have us chronicle your team's journey to a sectional title, a state title, email George at bigstatesports.com. The great George Muha, owner and operator of Big State Sports. Oh, and going up the field here is Adam Shaw. He still staying on his feet. It's a first down at the 45-yard line. What a run by Shaw. Looked like he was going to run up the middle, didn't see options, turned it to this side, and he has a first down for Pascack Valley. Well, pushing off his own offensive lineman to create space, and there was a bunch of it on this side. Finally, after spinning away from a tackler, pushed out of bounds by Mike Vito. And he was looking for a flag at the end of the play for a potential late hit, nothing thrown. Referee's letting him play here tonight. 1st and 10 at the 45. Shaw. The give to Regula. Regula shifting his way for a first down and into Montville territory.
Right up the middle. Tackle on the play by Mike.
What speed on display there, and we know he's good. Everyone who watches him knows that he's very good, but he's the most humble guy on and off the field, or one of the most humble guys on and off the field that Len Cusimano has ever coached. Anytime that praise is put upon him, he's always first to thank his offensive line and everyone else around him, and that's a great thing to see from that young man. Trips at the bottom now as opposed to the top for the first couple plays of this drive, as it's going to be Regula again, falling forward for a medium gain.
Regula on the carry right up the middle.
And as we talked to Mendham head coach Ethan Jaros last week about, one of the top things that college recruiters look for in a running back is their ability to fall forward. And Regula doing that to a T thus far here tonight. 2nd down and 5, 3:20 to go in the half. RPO, it's caught by Kaczynski in the flat. Shifts away from one tackle, and it will be close to a first down near the 33-yard line. We'll see where they end up spotting this thing. And it will be a first down for Pascack Valley. Kaczynski getting found by Shaw on that play. Shift the wideouts to the opposite side of the field again. Shaw, play action, takes it himself, spins away from one tackle, and brought down immediately afterwards by Anthony Feaster. That was Carmelo Amoya, tried to get in there first, but Adam Shaw too elusive there. But it does result in a minimal gain, a gain of about 2.5 there, coming up on 2.5 minutes to go in the half. A lot of halves in that sentence. Shaw gives it to Regula. This is going to be a hold, and it's going to come back as Ashton Kaczynski got a little bit too cute with his blocking. So it would have been a gain of 1 or 2 there, but this is likely going to come back, and it will. So a 10-yard penalty there brings up 2nd down and 18.
It'll remain 2nd down.
And they'll place it at the 40-yard line. First down marker at the 22. Under 2 minutes to go now in the half, as Kaczynski will be coming off the field for this play after committing that penalty. Shaw looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, somehow evading the sack and throwing it away. No intentional grounding flag called and nothing expected. So nice instinct by him to get that ball to the sideline. It'll bring up 3rd down and 18 from the 40. Clock stops at 1:36. This game started at 6 p.m. and we're almost at 6:45, almost done with the first half already. Either this game has gone pretty quick or I'm just having so much fun and time is flying. I think it's a little bit of both. And we thank you for joining us here tonight. We hope you're having fun on your Friday night. Coming out of the huddle for 3rd down and 18. Longest 3rd down play, or longest yards to go on a 3rd down so far for Pascack Valley tonight. And here is Shaw cutting and running, trying to get some of those yards back, and he'll get maybe 11 yards short of that 1st down. In there, I believe, was R.J. Fardo along with Mike Vito. And we have a stoppage on the field, and it is a timeout called by Montville with 1:22 to go. 4th down and 11 will be coming up from about the 34-yard line. So we'll see what they employ here as they went for it on 4th and 8 right near this part of the field on their previous drive, and it resulted in a 1st down. Bit windy here tonight in Hillsdale. Plenty of paperweights in here, though, so that should take care of it. And we thank the following sponsors for helping us bring you this game here tonight. ICS, Mandelbaum Barrett, Open Road Mazda of Morristown, Pascack Flag Football, Lustberg Law Offices LLC, Wegmans, Krekos Cafe, and the Montville Football Booster Club. And if you're enjoying this broadcast here tonight, folks, make sure you subscribe to the Big State Sports YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single one of our broadcasts. Coming out of the huddle here, 4th down and 11, and Pascack Valley will be going for it. After coming off the field for a play after he committed holding, Ashton Kaczynski back in the game. He's the lone wideout at the top of the screen. They have trips at the bottom. Shaw looking that way on a screen. He has his man. That's Mark Delaquila, but it is not enough for a 1st down. Tackled over the middle of the field. Delaquila, my apologies.
Gains a few, but not enough for a 1st down. Montville's offense will take the
It's a
ball
turnover on downs.
With 1:16 remaining.
And with 1:16 left to go in the first half, Montville takes over at the 27-yard line. So big chance here for Montville. They have 2 timeouts, 76 seconds left to go in the half. As Chulo starts this drive off with a pass, he finds Mike Vito wide open. Throws away one tackler, then stood up by Delaquila. Gain of maybe 3 or 4 on the play, and a timeout called by Montville, their 2nd of the half. So they have 1 remaining. Clock stops at 1:06.
That results in a 2nd down for Montville, which they will do after their timeout.
We haven't seen Montville go deep down the field thus far in the game in terms of, going for the long ball. And you got to believe they're going to try to employ that on this drive, however long it lasts. And they're going to say that they got 5 yards on that last play to Vito, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 coming out of the timeout.
And about 1:06. Coming out of the timeout here, 1:06 left in the first half. Montville has a 2nd and 5.
Montville with 1 timeout remaining, coming out of the timeout. Bucks 6 left to go in the half, down 14. And Montville gets the ball back to start the 2nd half, so a score on this drive would be huge. Chulo with Feaster coming out of the backfield in motion. Chulo this side of the field. It was intended there for Colin McMorrow, but he could not secure the ball. It's 3rd down and 5 coming up. I'm actually sorry, that was Corey Wang, the intended receiver on the play. So, could not get his first completion of the game. First reception of the game, my apologies. 1:01 left, 3rd down and 5. As McMorrow will line up in the slot at the bottom as Wang is the widest one at the bottom of the screen. Anthony Feaster is at the top. They go for the screen, and Chulo, flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run too low for Feaster. 4th down and 5 coming up. Great job by the defensive front of the Panthers to chase him down and force the errant throw. 4th down and 5, here comes the punt unit. And hey, 54 seconds to go, and Pascack Valley has all 3 of those timeouts. And they have had multiple drives this year that have been 1, 2, or 3 plays, resulting in scores. So we'll see what they decide to do here, as lining up to receive this punt is Mark Delaquilla at about his 30. Vito out to punt. And it will be booted away by Vito. Fair caught, actually going to let this one go over his head. And what a punt this is here from Mike Vito. Going to be touched down at about the 18-yard line. So from where he was, that's about a 50-yard punt. So great job by Vito, as Montville doing exactly what they needed to do, pinning Pascack Valley in their deepest territory they've been in this game so far. See how conservative or lack thereof they will be on this drive with 40 seconds remaining. And they got a bunch of people lined up near the line, and they're going to kneel on the ball with 40 seconds to go in the half. So they will take this thing into the halftime locker room with a 14-0 lead over Montville. 7 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, and a shutout at the half for the Pascack Valley defense in this North 1 Group 3 semifinal matchup against Montville, here live on Big Stage Sports. So halftime coming up here, and we will bring you all the ceremonies that come along with it here live, and we will bring that to you right after this commercial break. This is Ryan Sudol for Big State Sports.
My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
Mike Rossi of Weikert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what. Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Einhorn Barbarito, Frost Botwinick, Nunn & Musmano is a full-service law firm guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
Welcome to the arena.
And he didn't say anything about the camera.
I was just, you tell your job same thing that. I was asking him like, hey, one of my things is black. What do I do? So I'll figure this out.
Yeah, because that was the first time it ever happened. Usually on practice school, they don't tell them either. Usually the school, like the same. Yeah, you're right.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Pascack Valley.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicle inventory, expertly inspected and ready for new drivers. Shop online now at MorristownCadillac.com.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why. Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
Mike Rossi of Weikert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what. Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Welcome back to Pascack Valley High School and in the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. I'm Ryan Sudol, live on Big State Sports. Pascack Valley with a 14-0 lead over Montville in this North 1 Group 3 football semifinal matchup. Pascack Valley, the 1 seed, and Montville, the 4 seed. And before we get into second half action, we'd like to thank the following sponsor for helping us bring you this game here tonight. Of course, we are in the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth, and Mandelbaum Barrett since 1930 has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, their experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, they've built enduring hands-on attention and innovative solutions. I just said that twice. For nearly a century, they've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000 backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Check our link below for more details. Pascack Flag Football, a local NFL flag football program that offers fun and inclusive opportunities for boys and girls in grades 1 through 8, a vital part of the community. Lustberg Law Offices, LLC, led by the renowned Adam M. Lustberg. This firm is dedicated to providing exceptional legal representation in New Jersey and New York. Wegmans, a dedicated community partner that consistently strives to make a positive impact on our neighborhood. Creco's Cafe in Rivervale. This local family-style restaurant offers delicious Italian-American cuisine and contributes to the vibrant atmosphere of its community. And the Montville Football Booster Club. And coaches and booster clubs, if you want to chronicle your team's journey to a state championship with a broadcast by Big State Sports, make sure you contact George Muha at george@bigstatesports.com. A couple minutes away from getting started with the second half of action here. On the first drive of the game for Pascack Valley to start the first quarter, they ended it with an 18-yard touchdown pass from Adam Shaw to Colin McMorrow, which was his first touchdown reception of his entire career. So big congratulations to him. We went into the second quarter with the 7-0 score, and then with a couple minutes remaining in the first half, Kevin Regula with a 1-yard touchdown run, his 15th of the year, and subsequent PAT made it 14-0, and Montville, down 14, will get the ball first to begin the second half after winning the toss and deferring to the second half. Winner of this game faces the winner of number 3 Pascack Valley and number 7 Riverdale, a game that we are currently carrying on Big State Sports along with many others tonight. Make sure you check those out. It's the same great production you're seeing here from Hillsdale, and we'll check the score of that Riverdale Pascack Valley game. And with a minute 48 to go in the half, Pascack Valley with a 7-0 lead over Riverdale. So the Golden Hawks keeping it very, very close, trying to pull off their second road upset in a row after defeating Mendham in a dramatic overtime win last week, the 2 seed. So this is Evan Starr getting ready to boot this one away. He has kicked it through the end zone once and then almost into the end zone a second time, but it bounced right at the goal line. So Anthony Feaster, who's one of the guys back there for the Mustangs, had to pick it up. Ended up being a 25-yard gain for him. So it all came out of the wash. So let's see what Starr can do on this kickoff as we begin the second half of action live on Big State Sports. And it is booted into the end zone and out the back. What power in that leg. And the Mustangs start out on their 20-yard line. Yet to put points on the board. 1 turnover so far, which set up the second touchdown of the game for the Panthers. It was a quarterback sack by Pascack Valley's Colin Kraus, picked up by Marley Smith at about the 35-yard line, set them up nicely, but Montville trying to hold on to the ball here on this drive where they trying to get some points on the board. Michael Chulo is the quarterback. With 4 wideouts in the game, 2 split out to each side as the wind has really, really picked up here. Leaves flying all over the place and also papers flying all over the place. Montville taking its time, as they have been apt to do, especially as they start drives out tonight. Chulo gets the snap. It's a quick give to Mike Vito, the starting running back, and jukes his way for about a 5-yard gain on that play. At the end there, that was Nick Lamperillo finishing the job, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up. Actually, second down and 4, I believe. Yep, it's a 6-yard gain. Mike Vito averaging 5 yards a rush this year, keeping that clip going well. Been brought down just a tad tonight as they've really been stopping the run, have the Panthers. And here on 2nd down in the flat, pass is caught by Mike Kaliakovo. And Kaliakovo has a 1st down past the 35-yard line, brought down eventually at the end by Colin McMorrow. So employing really what's worked for Pascack Valley so far in the passing game, those little bubble screens to the near side. That one results in a 1st down at the 37-yard line. They now have 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. It's in order from farthest to nearest. It's Corey Wang, Anthony Feaster, and Brett Kunkel. Vito on the draw, gets absolutely stuffed. And a gain of none on the play. The big guy, Jason Fouché, 6'5", 280 was first to get to him. District semifinalist wrestler last year at heavyweight. And according to head coach Len Cusimano, his wrestling acumen has really helped with his body positioning on the defensive and offensive lines. Second down and 9 upcoming. Chulo looking to throw. He gets nailed as he threw the ball, and what a one-handed catch out of the backfield by Mike Vito. He gets about a yard. Nice stop there by the Pascack Valley defense, but that one was way behind him. Let's see that one more time if we can. We don't have it there. It's okay. We're going to say he actually just got back to the line of scrimmage there, so no gain on the play, but that might have been a lateral technically, so great job by Vito to get his hands on that ball and reel it in. Third down, they're going to give him the extra yard, so third down and 8. Chulo looking to throw. He's going deep, and it is incomplete, out of the reach of Corey Wang. Ball went out of bounds. On the coverage was Ashton Kaczynski, and that brings up fourth down, and Vito is going to remain on the field to punt the ball away to Kevin Regula, who's going to line up at about his 30.
Pass, so will result in fourth down for the Mustangs. Which will bring on Mike Vito to punt and Kevin Regula to return.
He'll line up at the 25 actually here. Formation shift here on the punt. See if they decide to go for a fake here. And they do not. Regula lets this one bounce. And they poison it as it rolls to about the 13. So great punt there, as was the one he had towards the end of the half that led to Pascack Valley kneeling on the ball. That one was at the 18, this one at the 13. So this is the deepest that Pascack Valley has been in their own territory tonight. Clock stops at 9 minutes to go in the third quarter with the Panthers up 14-0. With their defense controlling the game thus far. They've held their opponents to single digits 4 times this year, trying to make it 5 tonight. First play of the drive, Shaw throwing on the run, and was it caught? Yes, it was. Great catch, sprawling out. Michael Franzaglia, and that's a first down. And let's see this again here. Saw McMorrow go in motion there, faked that he was going to go to him, and instead went to Franzaglia, who was in space, falling down and reeling it in for the first down at the 26. Shaw on first down and 10. In motion there goes McMorrow again, and it's going to be a sweep to Kevin Regula, and could not get anywhere there. Maybe got a yard. It'll be second down and 9 as he was pushed out of bounds. Clock stops at 8:09. Originally it was a yard gain, but they have since moved it back to the original line of scrimmage, so no gain on that run by Regula. Second down and 10 from the 34. Sorry, from the 24. RPO, it's Regula taking it, and nice job there taking out the legs by Mike Vito before he could make any moves upfield. And he'll gain 5 there, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 31. Three wide. It was 3 wideouts. Now there goes Colin McMorrow to a tight end position. The draw, Regula, takes it, and he's close to a 1st down. Might have gotten it. It'll depend on the spot. In for the stop at the end there was Carmelo Amoya. And there's a penalty flag on the field, and it is a chop block call. So wipe that one away. It'll make it 3rd down and long for the Panthers. I don't know if you could see, but the leaves are just flying all over the place over here. It looks like it's snowing out there, actually, now that I look at it. About a consistent 15, 16 mile an hour wind. So the 1st down is at the 37. And they will spot this thing at about the 17. So it was a 15-yard penalty, 3rd down and 22 coming up. Looking to throw here is Shaw over the middle, and it's caught, and that ball came out. Are they going to say it was caught? Yes, they are. Mike Vito on the recovery. And Montville is going to have the ball in great field position. Let's see this one more time. Mark Delaquila caught the ball over the middle. Let's see who forced the fumble there. And that was Mike Koliakovo. And Montville starts with a 1st down at the 41-yard line of Pascack Valley. It was going to be a 1st down for the Panthers, but instead the catch by Mark Delaquila gets wiped out from the forced fumble by Mike Koliakovo, and Vito on the recovery, and Montville set up nicely with 6:47 to go in the 3rd quarter, needing a score. 3 wideouts in the game at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top. Michael Chulo under pressure, flushed out of the pocket, and he is, oh, he's not sacked. He somehow got out of it. No one can believe it here. Throws it down the field, and it was batted away on the play by Michael Franzaglia, intended for Brett Kunkel. We've got to see that play again. Everybody, even on that side of the field, thought that he was dead to rights, escaping 1 tackle. Make it 2 tackles. And there was a flag down. We'll check that, but great job by Chulo to get away from the pressure. And they picked up the flag, so it'll remain 2nd down and 10 at the 41. Woof. The heads on this side of the field was crazy when he got out of that pressure, and he got out of the grasp of the big guy, Jake Waura. That was the 2nd guy to attempt to tackle, and he's a big guy. Okay, so after all that, 2nd down and 10 from the 41. Same formation as the prior play. In the flat. Finds Mike Koliakovo, tried to cut it upfield. Brought down on the play by Kai Smith. First time we've said his name tonight. 2nd leading tackler on the team coming into the game tonight. That makes it 76 tackles on the year, and he lost a yard on the play, so that's his 9th tackle for loss on the year. He's 2nd on the team in that metric, too. So 3rd down now and 11 from the 42. They split the trips to the top of the screen now, with Anthony Feaster on an island with Ashton Kaczynski at the bottom of the screen. Empty backfield here for Chulo. First time we've said that all game tonight. Trying to evade the pressure this time, and he downs the ball as he was being chased from behind. No grounding call either way. 4th down and 11 coming up. On the pressure for Pascack Valley was Colin Kraus and Jason Fouché. And we'll see what they elect to do on this play here. They're not bringing the offense off the field. They're going to stay on and go for it here on 4th down and 11 from the 42. just over halfway through the third quarter. Montville taking a risk, just down 14. We'll see if they try to just bring the Panthers off sides or if they're going to snap this thing. They got 2 wide receivers to each side, and they will snap it. Chulo looking, throwing, deep down the near side of the field, and it is incomplete, intended for Brett Kunkel. And in on the coverage for Pascack Valley was Marley Smith. That's Kai Smith's twin brother, and a turnover on downs. Pascack Valley gets the ball back, first down and 10 from their own 42-yard line, with 5:42 to go in the third quarter. It's a nice looking throw by Chulo on that play, but just too far ahead for Kunkel to get. And of course, great coverage on that play by Marley Smith, one of the starting corners for this squad. Plays with a chip on his shoulder, said Coach Cusimano, because of his brother being who his brother is, Kai Smith, second leading tackler on the team, but holds his own very, very well, as you saw on that play. First down and 10 after the turnover on downs. In motion went Kai Smith. He takes this one down the sideline, and Kai Smith is free. Kai Smith is going to go all the way for the touchdown. A 62-yard touchdown. And with 5:30 to go in the third quarter, Pascack Valley leads 20-0. But there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that flag will be. But in the meantime, take a look at the speed from Kai Smith down the near side. And the flag came after the play, so it's on sportsmanlike conduct on Pascack Valley. So that's going to push the PAT attempt back. I'm sorry, they actually chosen to assess the flag on the kickoff, so the PAT will still be from the 2-yard line. Evan Starr trying to go 3 for 3 on the night. Justin Kaplan will be the holder. As Kai Smith took it 62 yards down the right sideline to the house on the first play of the drive after the turnover on downs, and it's now 21-0 as Starr puts that one through the uprights. So the score now 21-0 in favor of the Panthers. And right now, the game that everyone's watching here besides this one is Passaic Valley and Riverdale. Passaic Valley with a 7-0 lead at the half over the Golden Hawks. Winner of that game faces the winner of tonight's game. And if things keep going the way that they've been going, Pascack Valley will win yet another playoff game here at home.
Evan Starr set to kick off. Anthony Feaster and Michael Iacovo back to receive. Evan will kick off from the 25-yard line.
And because of the penalty here, instead of kicking off from the 40, Evan Starr kicks off from his own 25. He's put this, whoa, that's a big gust of wind. He's put one through the end zone, 2 out of the 3 kickoffs he's had, so let's see how far he can get this one from his own 25. Got a little help from the wind there, and it's going to be received at the 15-yard line by Mike Koliakovo, and he's wrapped up at the 25. In their first for Pascack Valley was Mark Delaquilla. So they'll start at their own about 26-yard line here, down 21-0, and really the only deep shot we've seen from Montville was really, there have only been 2. It was one to this sideline that was intended for Corey Wang that went out of bounds, and then the one that results in the turnover on downs intended for Brett Kunkel on the opposite side of the field. And they're really going to have to start doing that if they want to try and get back into this one and get points on the board with only 17.5 minutes of game time left to go. 5:23 left in the third, down 21-0. And they have 4 wide receivers here to start the drive out. Play action. Shulo takes it. And stopping it before he can get anywhere was Dante Riccardi. Got in there first. And gain of maybe 2 on the play. Ball spotted at the 29. This dad has been yelling his head off this entire game, and you can probably hear him loud and clear as if he's in the booth with me. Chulo throwing. He was under pressure from behind, but he got it away, and it's caught by Mike Vito, and Vito broke 1 tackle, breaks another, trying to stay in bounds and get the first down, but he stopped about a yard or 2 short of that. A couple Panthers converging on him. So a nice play there. It'll be 3rd down and short upcoming.
Shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short for Montville.
So you wonder here, of course, down 21-0. They went for it on what was a risky going forward on 4th down on their previous drive. You wonder if, because they're so close to the markers, if they don't get this, if they decide to go for it again, with the score being what it is and how much time there is left. We'll cross that bridge if we get to it. 3rd and 2. Chulo flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off and run, and Dante Riccardi says, loss on the play. 4th down and 4 upcoming. Dante Riccardi, a brick wall. No escaping him tonight at all.
3 to go.
And it'll be 4th down and 4 actually here. And they will be bringing the punt unit on the field. So Mike Vito out to attempt the punt. We'll see if they pull any shenanigans here. But in the meantime, Delaquila lined up at about the 23-yard line, and are they going to fake it? No. It was a rugby-style punt after running out to his left by Mike Vito, and it is going to go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Perhaps he was looking down the field for options, didn't find any, and just decided to punt it away.
34-yard line.
And Pascack Valley trying to have their 2nd consecutive drive with a touchdown after they scored on their last drive on the first play, a 62-yard touchdown scamper by Kai Smith. So 3 touchdowns on the night by 3 different scorers. It got started by Colin McMorrow, who had his first touchdown of his career through the air. And a Kevin Regula walk-in touchdown. And, of course, the long run by Kai Smith to make it 21-0 with 2:51 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 wideouts in the game here. Some movement on the line by Montville, and that's going to bring up 1st down and 5 after the offsides.
Penalty goes against Montville.
So bring the line of scrimmage to the 39. And hey, this is right by where Kai Smith scored from earlier. And he is lined up, I think, a wide receiver on the far side of the field. On this play, it's going to be Adam Shaw. Oh, my goodness, what a run by Shaw. What great speed as he gets a 1st down and into Montville territory near the 40-yard line. We have to see that again. Thank you, Craig, for the quick replay here. Mike Vespi was in there at the end to stop him, but jumping away from the ankle tackle many, many yards back, and he gets all of it there. 42-yard line is where they'll spot it. And Adam Shaw, what a night for him. Made some big plays with his legs. Of course, a touchdown pass to start the game off. Regula on the draw. Ran right into the Montville line for a minimal gain on that play. That was Anthony Agnoli, had first contact there. 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 at the 40 with 2 minutes and counting left to go in the 3rd quarter. What a quick game this has been here tonight. I don't think we're going to get this one to 8 o'clock. This might be an hour and 50 type game, depending on how this goes. Actually, probably not. You know, I'm doing the math. I'm not good at math. That's why I'm doing this, and I'm not, you know, crunching numbers in a cubicle somewhere. Don't laugh, Craig. Oh, my goodness. 2 flags come out before the play, and it's going to be a false start. So what was 2nd down and 8 is now going to be 2nd down and 13. And the ball will be spotted at the 45 instead of the 40. Clock stops at 1. Clock will now run from 1:30 and down. It is very, very windy. It was not that windy at the start of the game. But since the second half, actually really since the first half went in, the wind has very much picked up. And you're on 2nd down and 13. Play action for Adam Shaw. Looking, throwing. This pass is caught by Delaquila. And Delaquila has a 1st down pass to the 30-yard line of Montville. One of the longer passes, really, of the evening. Is Delaquila making the grab on the near side. He's wide open and got it to the 29-yard line. So after the false start penalty, they get all those yards back and way more. 3 wideouts in the game here. Kai Smith was lined up at the H-back position, and there's Kevin Regula taking it left of tackle.
Kevin Regula on the carry,
and gain maybe 4 or 5 there. And we're now at 45 seconds left to go and counting in the 3rd quarter. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Something just fell in the crowd there. I don't know what that is. It could be a light of some sort, perhaps like a Wi-Fi hotspot tower, something like that. Yeah, batten down the hatches. We're getting to the nitty-gritty with this wind. 2nd down and 5. Shaw on the RPO, taking it himself. Shaw breaking 1 tackle. Adam Shaw trying to stay in bounds, juking 2 men and scoring! What a run by Adam Shaw, and what a touchdown! 27-0 Pascack Valley. Look at this, breaks 1 tackle, shakes 2 men, and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. That's his 12th rushing touchdown of the year, his 1st of the night. He's got a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown. And now Evan Starr out to try and go 4 for 4 with PATs on the night. Justin Kaplan, the holder. Kick is up, and it is good. You can never be so sure until the referees put their arms in the air. And it's 28-0 Pascack Valley with 7 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And remember, if they score again unanswered, at least a touchdown, a running clock will be put into place for the remainder of the game, regardless of how close it gets from that point forward. New rule put in just a couple years ago. So Evan Starr lining up, getting ready to kick this one away on the tee. We'd like to thank the following sponsors again for helping us bring you this game here tonight. ICS HVAC, Mandelbaum Barrett, Open Road Mazda of Morristown, Pascack Flag Football, Lustberg Law Offices LLC, Wegmans, Kreko's Cafe, and the Montville Football Booster Club. Feaster and Kalikovo back deep to receive this one, and Kalikovo declines to pick this one up, but it actually stays out of the end zone, so now he has to pick it up, and he's going to be tackled inside his own 10-yard line. That's the 2nd time that's happened in the game for Montville. Last time it ended up being a 25-yard gain. This time, tackling him was Vinny Simone. Let's see this one again. So he declined to touch it, thought it was going to go in the end zone. It didn't. And Vinny Simone, that's the starting center, getting down there. And that's where we will end the 3rd quarter. We flip the field. And Montville is going to start this one inside their own 10-yard line when we get out of the break. And the people here can already sense it. All smiles on the Pascack Valley sidelines. And you wonder if they're going to start putting in the second team here. Trivia question to those in the booth who may know the answer. Do you know the movie that this song was featured in? Hey Baby, this song that the Pascack Valley Band is playing right now. Great job, by the way, by them. What movie is this song known for? Known to be in, I should say. Do you know, Craig? Okay, I'll give you the scene. It's they're dancing on a log in the forest. Dirty Dancing is the correct answer. Very good, Craig. Hey, look. I like a romantic comedy as much as the next guy, all right? It's your mom's favorite movie? Oh, awesome. Of course you would know it then. 4 wideouts in the game for Mike Chulo to start this drive deep in their own territory for Montville. Checks it over the middle to Mike Vito. He got a pretty good gain on the play, brought down by 2 Panthers there. Actually, that was Anthony Feaster, my apologies. And there is a hold on the play. I believe there was a hold called on that play. Or did they pick up the... No. Oh, it's roughing. Actually, it's going to be roughing the passer on Pascack Valley. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the play. So what was a Feaster 8-yard reception now turns into 15 more. So 23 yards from the original spot. It'll be first down and 10 from the 33. Chulo on first down and 10 after the penalty. Checks it down. This time it's Vito on the far sideline. Hit out of bounds by Colin Kraus. And got more than halfway to the sticks. Under 11:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. I'm very impressed that you got that answer. How old are you, by the way? You're 22. Okay. Well, it's your mom's favorite movie, I should say. If you got that independently of your mom, I would have been even more impressed with that. Thank you very much. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Chulo being chased out of the pocket by Lamparillo, forced to throw it away. 3rd down and 5 coming up. They have pressured him incredibly well. 3 sacks on the night for Pascack Valley.
It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs.
That's been really the hallmark of the Pascack Valley defense thus far this year. Three wideouts here for Chulo. Sorry, 4, 3 at the bottom. Chulo tried to check it down to Mike Vito over his head. Another great deal of pressure put on him by the defense, and they're going to keep the offense out of the field. Yes, they are. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down 28 with 10:54 to go in the game. Trying to put together anything they can. Kaliakovo, the lone wide receiver at the top. It's Brett Kunkel, Anthony Feaster, and Corey Wang at the bottom. On 4th down and 5. Some warming up on the sidelines by the backup quarterback, Michael Coletti. So we'll see if they get brought in, or he gets brought in on the next drive. Regardless of result here for Montville. 4th down and 5. Chulo going deep down the field, and it is caught! Anthony Feaster, the biggest play of the game in terms of yards for Montville so far, and the Mustangs are set up inside the 20-yard line. Anthony Feaster had 3 guys alongside him down the field. He outruns all of them. And a huge, huge play. And with 10:30 to go here in the 4th quarter, Montville set up really the best they've been offensively all game. This is the deepest they've been in Pascack Valley territory all game. Inside the 20-yard line, Chulo looking to throw again, looking that side too high for Corey Wang to get. Pass goes out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 19. For a score update from the Riverdale Passaic Valley game. believe the game is in the third quarter now. And it is, with the score 14-0, Passaic Valley. Meanwhile here, second down and 10, Chulo looking to throw and almost intercepted at the goal line. What a catch that would have been. Can't see who it was. I believe that was Kaczynski there, almost picking it off. So third down and 10 now after the 2 consecutive incompletions.
Scoreboard update, Passaic Valley leads Riverdale 14-0 in the third quarter.
And that score just happened. The Passaic Valley touchdown just happened. They just attempted the PAT and made it. So what a game that should be next week. And what a nightmare it's going to be for whatever commentator has that game next week to differentiate between Passaic and Pascack Valley. I know I'm having trouble tonight myself. Third down and 10 from the 19. Chulo throwing, trying to get a fade to the corner, and it is incomplete. Intended for Anthony Feaster, and on the coverage was Kaczynski. So it brings up fourth down and 10. Of course, they will be going for it if they went for it at the near the 35-yard line of their own 35-yard line. You got to believe they're going to do the same here, and they will. Clock stops at 10:01. Whoa. Paper's going all over. I know you can hear it. Trying to get the second fourth down conversion of the drive is Chulo and company, looking to the far side. It's caught by Feaster. That's a first down, and it's a touchdown for Montville. They get on the board with 9:52 to go in the game. And a great job by Feaster to get away from the pressure. Let's see this again. Little comeback route here for Feaster. Evades the tackle, the jumping tackle attempt there by Ashton Kaczynski, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 28-6. Montville's doing the old open the gate, close the gate here. We'll see what they do. And they will close it. Dominic Grunke will be attempting the PAT here, or so we think. The holder is Ricky Byer. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up and no good, wide to the right. A 28-6, Montville trails with 9:52 to go here in the game. With that PAT miss, Grunke now 25 of 32 for PATs on the year. Sophomore having a good first year at the helm there. Certainly going to have a great career in the next coming years. 7 of 8 on field goals this year as well, including a 39-yarder against Chatham. That's nothing to scoff at all. See if Pascack Valley is going to bring out the second team offense here. Once the offense does come out on the field after this kickoff, coming up from Grunke. Only the second time tonight that Grunke has kicked the ball away, first one being the opening kickoff.
Hudson Greer is back to receive for Pascack Valley.
Yeah, Hudson Greer back deep. They're loading up near the 45, expecting an onside kick. So we'll see what they do. And they do a surprise onside kick, and falling on it, I believe, was Mike Vito, and Montville is going to have it. How about that from the Mustangs? They were having a little conversation, and they caught Pascack Valley sleeping. This wasn't the huddle. This was the formation. And Grunke kicking it away. That ball did go 10 yards, and Vito falling on top of it. How about that from Montville? Very savvy. And it'll be first down and 10 from this will be about the 49-yard line of the Panthers. So a little little stuff going on here. Love to see it. That's 2 onside kicks, successful onside kicks in a row for games that I've called. I feel like I should play the lottery or something. 4 wideouts in the game for Chulo after the successful onside kick by Grunke that was recovered by Vito. And there is Vito catching this one on a screen in the flat. Vito down the near sideline. Look at him go. Mike Vito staying in bounds, and he will score. Touchdown, Montville. 48 yards to the house goes Vito. And just like that, it's a 2-possession game with 9:36 to go. What a shift here, folks. The screen to Vito. And I don't know how he stayed in bounds here. Incredible speed down the far side. 48-yard touchdown reception. That is his first receiving touchdown of the season, his longest reception of the season. And it is 28-12 Montville Trails, so we'll see what they elect to do here. Will they go for the PAT or they're going to go for it? They will be going for it. Chulo is out there in the shotgun. Brett Kunkel goes in motion. Chulo looking to throw into the end zone. And incomplete. Pass was intended for Anthony Feaster. Still remains, though, a 2-possession game. 2 touchdowns, 2 extra two-point conversions would tie the game. So that last onside kick looked pretty tough to stop, and you can only line up so far behind. So, yeah, they have to speed to the ball now. Does the special teams out there for Pascack Valley. Unless they decide to try another type of onside kick, which would just, why not at this point? So the last one they tried, they looked like they were kind of in the huddle, ready to spread out and line up for the kickoff. But instead, that just was the formation. Dominic Grunke ran up to the ball, rolled 5 yards, and was recovered. So we'll see what they do here, as they will certainly be going for it onside again. Hudson Greer back deep to receive just in case. How wacky would it be if they get 2 onside kicks in a row? And this time they spread out. Grunke getting ready to put his foot to it, and the wind blows the ball off the tee. And the wind is going towards the back of the ball, so we'll see if it stays on still. Here we go, attempt number 2. And Grunke is going to kick this one deep, and it is caught off the bounce. That's number 10, Adam Shaw. Adam Shaw in there. So Adam Shaw on the special teams, getting that ball off the bounce right near the 20-yard line. Now, had he not secured that, it would have been a live ball, and that's what they wanted there. They wanted the ball to bounce and try to create an uneven situation in the hands. But it ends up working out in the favor of Pascack Valley with Adam Shaw getting his mitts on that one, and they'll start this drive at the 23. And all 3 timeouts still for Montville. So this game is not over at all, folks. So after a game that went so quickly, this 4th quarter has taken very, very, very long to even get. We're not even at the halfway point of the quarter yet. 9:34 left. Shaw taking off on the first play, spinning away from one tackle. Running into the scrum, and I saw a penalty flag come in, I think, at the end of the play.
That's Adam Shaw on the carry.
Yes, and there is a flag down. We'll see what it's for.
Second down TV.
And a personal foul on the defense. It's an automatic first down. And that's not what you want if you are Montville. And it will be a 15-yard penalty. A face mask was the call. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Clock ticking down now, 9:10 left. Montville defense trying to make a stand and get the ball back, try and make it a one-possession game. Pascack, meanwhile, trying to throw the hammer down. Speaking of throwing the hammer down, Kevin Regula brought down in the backfield, and oh, well, that's going to be wiped out. Vinny Simone got pushed at the end there by Brandon Kimball, who drove in to make the tackle for loss. And that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on Kimball. And another automatic first down, make that 15 more. So 30 yards in the last 2 plays have been gained, all off penalties. So bring it from the 38 across midfield to the 47.
Let's go, boys!
Shaw takes it himself. He's got some speed over the middle, stays on his feet. It's going to be a first down past the 35-yard line, pushed to the ground by Ryan Conlon at the end. You know what'd be funny? I don't know if you guys can hear. I'm guessing you're able to hear the guy in the crowd that's yelling. It'd be funny if he has no kid on the team, and he just came. So after the run by Shaw, ball at the 35-yard line. A score here by Pascack Valley will certainly put a nail in this one, as this is Regula getting pushed back by 3 or 4 Mustangs after a gain of maybe 3 or 4, and more flags come in at the end of the play. Another unsportsmanlike personal foul for Montville. And another flag comes in, presumably some words being directed at the official from a Montville player. My goodness. So a personal foul followed by an unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's 2 15-yarders. So referees coming together, trying to figure out the yardage situation here. They're going to be moving them up the field, certainly. And wow. So it's 15. And then another 15. So the ball is going to be placed at the 8. Wow. That is 4 15-yard penalties on this drive, all after the play. And just like that, it's a goal to go for Pascack Valley. Regula took the handoff, got lit up in the backfield by Dante Palladino, the defensive end. And he got him for the loss. Gets him to the 11. Be second down and goal from there. So we have had 60 yards of penalties on this drive, all of which have been on Montville in either unsportsmanlike conducts or personal fouls after the end of the plays. Not what you want when you really were in a position to try and get back into this game if you were to make a stop on this drive. Regula takes the handoff from Shaw. Regula trying to cut it up, and contact made by Anthony Feaster near the 5-yard line, and that contact is what forced him out. So that brings up about third down and goal from Where are they spotting this thing? At the 9. They said he stepped out a little bit before. So third down at the 8. So third down and goal at the 8 here. And they're letting this clock run down as much as possible. Montville, all 3 timeouts, not using them at the moment. Coming up on 6 minutes to go, which is the halfway point of the quarter, which I can't believe it took this long to get here. All the wacky stuff that's happened this quarter, it's par for the course. Third and goal from the 8 for Shaw and company. 3 wideouts in the game. Taking this play clock down as far as they want to. There's the snap. Shaw, the give to Regula. And getting him in the backfield there for Montville was Mike Vespi, the linebacker. Huge loss on the play. That puts them back to about the 15-yard line. It'll be fourth down from there. Let's see this one again. Evan Starr is coming out on the field to attempt a field goal. Fantastic open field tackle at the ankles by Mike Vespi. So ball spotted at the 15, add 17 to that. This is a 32-yard attempt coming up here for Evan Starr. If he puts this one through, it's the longest of the year for him. Justin Kaplan will hold, trying to make this one a 19-point game. And we have a timeout called on the field by Pascack Valley. That's the first of the half and the first of the game. They did not call a single timeout in the first half. So with 4:48 to go, Evan Starr still practicing his kicking out there. So after the timeout, looks like he will still be out there to attempt a season-long field goal. And we'll score update here from the Passaic Valley Riverdale semifinal. As soon as I can pull it up on my phone here. There is a minute 12 to go in the third quarter. Passaic Valley with a 14-7 lead over Riverdale. Winner of that game faces the winner of this one, and it will be made more clearer if this one were to go through from Evan Starr. 32-yard attempt. And now we have a flag come in before the play.
Flag on the play. It goes against Pascack Valley.
And that is in I believe that was an illegal substitution call. Yeah. Too many men on the field. Oh, they took 2 consecutive timeouts. So that's going to push them back to the 20. So this is a 37-yard attempt now coming up for Evan Starr. Starr, and the kick is blocked. Montville's going to get the ball back at about the 17-yard line, and more flags come in, make that 2 flags. Don't know what it's for at this point. It was blocked at the line of scrimmage, waiting for the official's call before we show you the replay. Because if this is against Montville, this might lead Pascack Valley to bring the offense back onto the field and go for it on fourth down. It is a goal-to-go situation. And it is a foul against Montville. However, it's going to be a foul that results in Montville keeping the football. And they're just going to keep, they're just going to move them back further. So after all that, Montville start at the 15-yard line. There have been more penalty flags in this quarter than there were the first 3 combined, and most of which by a large margin have been on Montville. And Montville starts this drive down 2 scores. This game is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination, especially after that blocked field goal, and Mike Vito tried to make something or create something there, but was tracked down by a couple Panthers defenders. And it was going to be 2nd down and 7 coming up, and a timeout called by Montville. That's their first of the half. 2 remaining, 4:24 left to go in regulation. Going into the 4th quarter, Pascack Valley up 14-7 over Riverdale. What happened to the... I just looked to my right here. The Pascack Valley student section is missing. I guess they got, well, I mean, confidence is key, I guess. They were they were confident. There's a party going on somewhere. I don't know. But big ups to the folks that stayed behind. Looks like a couple varsity athletes down there near the fence. Second down and 7 from the 18. Montville taking its time to get the play off. 4 wideouts for Chulo. Chulo looking to throw deep over the middle. It's caught by Kunkel in coverage, spinning away and getting close to midfield. A big, big play stopped at the 47. Hurry up offense here for Montville. That play was stopped by, I believe that was Lamparillo. First down and 10 from the 48 coming up. Some of the biggest plays Montville have had in this game in terms of yardage have happened in their last 2 drives. You had the big throw down the field to Feaster on their last drive, and now this one to Kunkel, which sets them up near midfield. Chulo looking to throw, and he won't get it away. He is sacked on the play. Colin McMorrow getting in there. But wait a minute, they're gonna... Did he get out of it? I'm confused as to what's going on here. What in the world happened there?
I have no idea what happened here, but there's a flag on the play.
We gotta, do we have the replay on that? Okay, let's see what happened here. Oh, was he never down? Oh, okay. So it's now an official's timeout. A flag came in at the end of the play. Not sure what the flag was for, but basically, Michael Chulo contended that he was not down and that he landed on a couple defenders, so he kept running and the play was extended. So now you know what? I don't know. First and 15 after the, I don't know. Michael Chulo over the middle. He finds his man, and that will be Kaliakovo close to the original line of scrimmage. So Montville, if that's who they really are, has a 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 48, where it was before. .250 left to go here in regulation. Montville's got to put something down the field, and another penalty flag comes in. It's a false start on Montville, so it'll be back to where they were their previous play. 2nd down and 15 from the 43. Okay, 2:30 to go and counting in regulation. Montville needs a score here and quickly. Chulo chased from behind, escapes the sack, throws to the sideline and throws it away. And hey, a nice catch on the sideline there made by Marley Smith. So 3rd down and 15 coming up. 2:14 is where the clock will stop. So if Montville gets in the end zone, they have to go for 2 and make it. And then if they get the ball back off of what's going to be another onside kick, they have to get that again and another 2-point conversion. Clyde Cole with a lone wide out at the bottom of the screen. Chulo looking to the trips towards the top, and this time he is for sure sacked on the play. Colin McMorrow in there, 4th and forever coming up. Montville hurrying back to the ball. And they have to go for it here, no doubt about it. And they have to throw this one deep. And we have a stoppage here, and Montville will call a timeout, their 2nd of the half. This has been one of the wackiest couple minutes of football, at least in terms of game time, because it's been longer than a couple minutes in real time, I've seen in my 4+ years as a play-by-play commentator for Morris Sussex Sports, and this is regardless of sport. So we had the onside kick, which seems like forever ago. That was recovered. Then we had all the penalties, all the unsportsmanlikes, all the personal fouls that led to Pascack Valley getting down to the 8-yard line. Then they end up attempting a field goal that was blocked at the line. And then whatever the heck that was a couple plays ago involving Mike Chulo, where he thought he wasn't sacked, and maybe he wasn't sacked, but the penalty wiped out that scenario. They accepted the penalty instead of taking the yards. Up is down, left is right, everything's backwards. But I know for a fact that Montville's going to need a miracle to pick up this 4th down, and it's going to be a hook and ladder attempt. Brett Kunkel the lateral, and this is going to be a lateral to Mike Vito. It's going to be a 1st down. Oh my goodness, Mike Kaliakovo got the lateral from Brett Kunkel. He pitched it to Mike Vito, and it's a 1st down for Montville. Oh, let's see that one more time. There's been a lot of hook and ladders around here lately, the last couple of weeks. So let's see this again. It works to a T. Brett Kunkel, the toss to Mike Kaliakovo. He gets it to Mike Vito, who grabs at it with one hand and falls down to the 33-yard line. Clock continuing to tick down with 1:15 left. They have 1 timeout remaining, choosing not to use it right now. Time is of the essence, coming up on a minute now. Montville needs to start taking some shots at the end zone. Chulo in the flat, intended for Mike Vito and incomplete. It's almost good it was incomplete because now the clock stops. And downs and distance really don't matter at this point. 56 seconds to go, 2nd down and 10 coming up. Trips at the top of the screen for Mike Chulo. Chulo throwing in the flat. It's caught by Brett Kunkel. Tried to cut it upfield. Tackled by two Panthers. Gain of maybe one on the play. In there on the stop for Pascack Valley was Nick Ocampo and Mark Delaquila. And Montville will call their final timeout with 46 seconds to go.
And Nick Ocampo. 46 seconds left. Montville taking timeout. Later, coach.
We'd like to thank, this has been a wacky night of football as we've really, the most entertaining part of the game in terms of a period of time really has been the last few minutes. And while the game, it's still in question to a point, but in terms of the things that have happened, the events on the field, last few minutes have been really the most exciting part of the game. And we'd like to thank you all for joining us on this just wild evening here in Hillsdale. And we'd like to thank the following sponsors for helping us bring you this game here tonight. ICS HVAC, Mandelbaum Barrett, Open Road Mazda of Morristown, Pascack Flag Football, Lustberg Law Offices LLC, Wegmans, Kreko's Cafe, and the Montville Football Booster Club. So with 46 seconds to go, Montville's down 16, 28-12. No timeouts remaining. So they're going to need a touchdown here, an onside kick, and then maybe one or two plays, and then a shot at the end zone. That's the scenario we're looking at here. But with everything that's happened the last few minutes here, I don't know what to expect. They had that hook and ladder earlier that got them to this point. As Chulo's looking to throw, intended for Feaster near the goal line, and it is incomplete. In on the pressure there was Shane Berg, the defensive tackle. That brings up 4th down and 10 with 40 seconds left.
That'll bring up a 4th down for Montville.
This one goes out to Mark Brandt. Mark Brandt, you picked a heck of a day to call out sick. I don't know if you're watching this. Mark Brandt, my color commentator, who unfortunately is under the weather. We hope he's feeling better, of course. But, man, oh, man, you're missing a good one. And, man, you could be helping me a lot right now if you were here. 4th down and 10. Montville needs to convert here. Over the middle. Pass goes through the hands of Anthony Feaster. Turnover on downs. And that will officially do it. Pascack Valley's going to kneel on the football and get out of here with a 28-12 win over Montville, and they'll advance to their first sectional final since 2019. And we all take a collective sigh as the fans rise to their feet on this side of the field. But, man, you have to give it to Montville for their unwavering effort down the stretch, throwing everything they could at the wall. Some of it stuck, some of it couldn't, but the effort was there 100%. And I would not be ashamed of anything if I'm a Montville fan right now. They're down 28 heading into the final quarter. We're in good position to get back into this one. It doesn't end up in their favor, though, as Pascack Valley wins the game 28-12. They move on to the sectional final against either Passaic Valley or Riverdale. And that'll be right here at Pascack Valley High School. Our open road Cadillac player of the game tonight, no doubt, is Adam Shaw. A rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. You'll see his interview on our social medias later on in the week. Well, until then, we thank you for joining us tonight. I think I'm Ryan Sudol. Pretty sure your name is, what is it, Colin? Colin, right? Something like that? I don't know. Craig, that's right. And our camera person, Michael. That was totally a joke, by the way, I promise. We'll see you next time here on Big State Sports. Oh, boy.
Or what? Could have described it better myself.
And he's going to get, oh, he got nailed right as he crossed the first down line. So it will be a first down. No penalty flag comes in. And also played at the University of Tennessee prior to that freshman year to improve his skills. And he's going to try to show him off here on 2nd down. Oh, he finds his man. That's going to be Michael Fronsaglia. And Mark Delaquila, and at the bottom, it's Kaczynski. Play action, Shaw over the middle. He's got his man, and it's a touchdown. Colin McMurrow, the tight end, has a touchdown, and that. And they finally do with seconds to spare, and it's an RPO set up to Vito, but lighting him up, it's Ash. The bottom of the screen. Chulo flushed out of the pocket, tried to stiff arm his way out of the sack, but could not. Colin McMurrow was scored side. In the slot at the bottom of the screen, that's Brett Kunkel, second leading receiver on the team. He's a sophomore. Chulo, deep drop. He's got Feaster, and oh man, speaking of feasting, Ashton Kaczynski is having his way on this drive. Another Colin McMurrow, no flag comes in as they get the snap off under pressure here, and the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. They made it a 4th down and 2 off of a 3rd down, so we'll see what they do if they don't quite reach the sticks here. Shaw in the shotgun. It's going to be Regula up the middle, and immediately he's met, and that is 57. Shaw looking to throw, finds Regula in the flat on the screen, and Regula got a great block and a 1st down at the 21-yard line. Shaw takes it himself, up the middle. Trying to get the push from the scrum. Did he get in? No, he did not. Just short of the end. And no, they're not going to sneak it. They're going to hand it off to Regula, who, oh, did he get in? And they're going to say he did not. Oh, wow, what a... Same formation as before. They hand it off to Regula again. This time he gets in for the touchdown. At BigStateSports.com, the great George Muha, owner and operator of Big State Sports. Oh, and going up the field here is Adam Shaw. He still staying on his feet. It's a 1st down at the 45-yard. 1st and 10 at the 45. Shaw. The give to Regula. Regula shifting his way for a 1st down and into Montville. First play of the drive, Shaw throwing on the run, and was it caught? Yes, it was. Great catch. Looking to throw here is Shaw over the middle, and it's caught, and that ball came out. Are they going to say it was caught? Yes, they are. Michael Chulo under pressure, flushed out of the pocket, and he is, oh, he's not sacked. He somehow got out of it. No one can believe it here. Throws it down the field, and it was back. 1st down and 10 after the turnover on downs. In motion went Kai Smith. He takes this one down the sideline, and Kai Smith is free. Kai Smith is going to go all the way for the touchdown. From behind, but he got it away, and it's caught by Mike Vito, and Vito broke one tackle, breaks another, trying to stay in bounds and get the 1st down, but he stopped about a yard or 2 short of that to it. 3rd and 2. Chulo flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off and run, and Dante Riccardi says, loss on the play, 4th down. Lined up, I think, a wide receiver on the far side of the field. On this play, it's going to be Adam Shaw. Oh my goodness, what a run by Shaw. What great speed as he gets a 1st down. The 1st half went in. The wind has very much picked up. And here on 2nd down and 13, play action for Adam Shaw. Looking, throwing. This pass is caught by Delaquila. And Delaquila has a 1st. Shaw on the RPO, taking it himself. Shaw breaking one tackle. Adam Shaw trying to stay in bounds, juking 2 men and scoring. What a run by Adam. To receive this one, and Glyakovo declines to pick this one up, but it actually stays out of the end zone, so now he has to pick it up, and he's going to be tackled inside his own 10-yard line. So we'll see if they get brought in, or he gets brought in on the next drive. Regardless of result here for Montville. 4th down and 5. Chulo going deep down the field, and it is caught! Anthony Feaster, the biggest play of the game in terms of 4th down conversion of the drive. is Chulo and company, looking to the far side. It's caught by Feaster. That's a first down, and it's a touchdown for Montville. They get on the board. Hudson Greer back deep. They're loading up near the 45, expecting an onside kick. So we'll see what they do. And they do a surprise onside kick, and falling on it, I believe, was Mike Vito. And for Chulo after the successful onside kick by Grunke that was recovered by Vito. And there is Vito catching this one on a screen in the flat. Vito down the near sideline. Look at him go. Mike Vito staying in bounds, and he will score. Montville defense trying to make a stand and get the ball back, try and make it a one-possession game. Pascack, meanwhile, trying to throw the hammer down. Speaking of throwing the hammer down, Kevin Regula brought... Shaw takes it himself. He's got some speed over the middle, stays on his feet. It's going to be a first down past the 35-yard line. Clock down as far as they want to. There's the snap. Shaw. They give to Regula, and getting him in the backfield there for Montville was Mike. 4 wideouts for Chulo. Chulo looking to throw deep over the middle. It's caught by Kunkel in coverage, spinning away and getting close to midfield. A big, big play. You had the big throw down the field to Feaster on their last drive, and now this one to Kunkel, which sets them up near midfield. Chulo looking to throw, and he won't get it away. He is sacked on the play. Glyko with a lone wide out at the bottom of the screen. Chulo looking to the trips towards the top, and this time he is for sure sacked on the play. Collins right. Everything's backwards. But I know for a fact that Montville's going to need a miracle to pick up this 4th down, and it's going to be a hook and ladder attempt. Brett Kunkel the lateral, and this is going to be a lateral to Mike Vito. It's going to be a first down